Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Can You Game On It? This week I am very, not the me. I don't know what I'm talking about, but here, have a look at Baby Yoda. TK, can you do the intro? This is very awkward. Is that a good intro? Can we do Alright guys, for this week on Can You Game On It, this is my new phone guys. Hello banana, I'm just kidding. This week on Can You Game On It, we have this little friend here. It's been a while since we did a Can You Game On It that's not a laptop or a phone, you know what I'm saying? But this week we're doing Razer Orochi version 2. I'm really excited about this one. So I'm not really like a huge fan of like mice or anything like that. But I play a lot of video games. Valorant in particular. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm like bronze. Which means that I need the best gear and the best keyboard, the best mouse, the best monitor to be able to make it out of iron. Listen guys, I'm gonna just say, getting out of iron was a challenge. Do you know how many stupid people exist? That includes me sometimes. Do you know how many trolls exist? Do you know how many AFKers exist? Do you know how many Smurfs exist? But anyways, let's talk a little bit about the Razer Orochi version 2. So this is a right-handed mouse. Unlike the Viper Mini and Viper Ultimate, it's ambidextrous. This is solely made for right-handers because of this small little groove here for the thumb. But it does come with a dual wireless mode, aka you wanna go Bluetooth, or if you wanna get 2.5 gigahertz connection, that's all up to you. It does come with a dongle as well. It does have a pretty long battery life, I must say. By battery, I literally mean this battery. AA or AAA, up to you, depending on what you want to use. I love that. As for battery hours, 425 hours with the 2.5 gigahertz connection, or 950 hours with Bluetooth with the battery provided. Also guys, Razer's typical optical sensor, the second generation Razer mechanical mouse switches, PTFE a mouse feet is only 60 grams in weight, and the size is actually smaller than the Razer Viper Mini, which I love. I mean, we've talked about this so many times. I have small hands, and honestly, finding a mouse for me has been like a huge challenge, especially if I want to find it in white to suit my setup. A lot of the mice I want is made for people with normal sized hands. I can't use them. So I'm really happy about this one. So in terms of the size, it's only 108 millimeters in length, 60 millimeters in width, and 38 millimeters in height. Okay, now that that's wrapped up, let's move on to the design. So you can see here, it's a lot rounded than the Razer Viper Mini. As you can see here, it's a little bit shorter as well. It's perfect for palm grips in my opinion, because for the Viper, I noticed I'm using fingertips a lot or even claw, but this one is the perfect mouse to rest my palm on in the back here. It's so comfortable. By the way guys, it has 6 buttons in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It has an LED light in the middle here to show the battery life. But if you're a fan of RGB, maybe you might be disappointed, but honestly for me, it's whatever to me. As I talked earlier about this, you can actually get custom designs for this. It does come in white and black, or you can buy it from the Razer official store. But so far for now on the Asia Pacific Razer website, there are no stocks or availability yet for these third-party ones. For now. Okay, so let's move on to performance. I cannot stress how great this mouse is. When I first saw this mouse, I was like, ew, a mouse with batteries in 2021? Ew! Well, I was mistaken about that. It's actually really good. So this mouse doesn't have any lag or latency, and it feels great not snagging on my cables when I play Valorant. So this feels like I'm free! Swing! So good, by the way. Easy palming means that my hands are a lot more rested and relaxed when gaming, and the groove on the side here means that it's not only more comfortable to hold the mouse, it's also easier access to these two buttons over here, which means when I play games like Destiny 2 and I'm throwing a nade or mailing people in the face, or if I'm trying to talk on Discord while playing Valorant, or just literally just turning on this button so I can yell at people in my game to shut the frick up. Can you please entry me? Please entry me! It also comes with 5 DPI modes, which you can set on this button over here, and you can set that to whatever DPI you want on the Razer Synapse. Speaking of that, of the Razer Synapse, you can actually time how long you want your mouse to stay on before it turns off when idle, so you save a lot more battery with that. Also, guys, it comes with onboard memory, which means that you can just easily plug and play. You're not going to lose all of the DPIs you have set in it, which is really, really nice. And last but not least, you can also calibrate it with any Razer mouse pads that you want, which is also really, really good. Last one. The AAA battery to AA lithium battery adapter inside. From here, you can actually just see here, I can just take it out. If you want to use a AAA, it'll be at the bottom. But if you want to use a AA, it'll be on top here. You'll see the slot here, just like slot it in, and you're honestly done. And the way it's set like this is to make sure that the mouse feels balanced and not kind of like heavy in the middle out of the way. It means like more weight distribution. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about the cons for this mouse. It's made for right-handers. I know like a lot of the mice that Razer makes is for right-handers, but a lot more has been done for ambidextrous, and they do have a left-handed mouse, which is the left-handed Razer Naga. But for this one in particular, if you're a left-hander and you're looking to get this mouse, you're out of luck. So the battery given is actually a really, really good battery, which can provide that long-lasting battery. If you use any other battery, you won't get as long as a battery life. Honestly, it's still a long time. It's gonna take a long time for you to finish the battery, but I feel like if you're gonna expect 950 hours of Bluetooth on any other battery, you're not gonna get that. I am not a big fan of batteries. The idea of like for me, I am a very lazy person. I know it will flash red here if you're almost out of battery. It will show on the Razer Synapse if you're almost out of battery, but I'm lazy. I'm probably still gonna use it regardless. And honestly, 2021 batteries, I just don't like the idea of using a battery and then throwing it out. It's just not great for the environment. I just wish it came with a charger instead. Alright, so golden question of the day is, can you game on the Razer Orochi version 2? Absolutely yes. Don't let the idea of it being a wireless mouse with a battery inside deter you from getting this as a gaming mouse. It's such a great mouse with great value, I feel, and honestly, such a great time. I like this. I'm finally gonna put this guy, I'm not gonna put it to rest. It's still gonna be connected to my PC. I'm just gonna put it to the side just in case this runs out of battery. Trauma, you know what I mean? Okay, I'm Tash, and I'm about to go climb my way through bronze or get demoted back to iron. Who knows? Bye, guys.